If you touch my private parts, I will tell. If you touch my private part, I must tell. I must tell it to my mommy. I must tell it to my daddy. If you touch my private part, I will tell. If you touch my private part, I must tell. If you touch my private part, I will tell. I will tell it to my mommy. I will tell it to my daddy. If you touch my private part, I must tell. Yeah, everyone. Good afternoon. It's quite afternoon right now in Nigeria, but it might be good evening in your place, wherever you're watching me. It may also be morning. Well, whichever time. Hi. Your counselor is here once again to speak to you about some things that needs to be dealt with in the society. Well, we'll be discussing this, why I keep picking my vegetable, because I'm going to prepare banga soup. You care for one? Call it ofaku in my place. On a more serious note, from the song that I just sang, If You Touch My Private Part, I Must Tell, this note of warning is directed to the parents, especially mothers. They should learn to teach their children this song, because there are so many abnormalities in the society these days. So it should be brought to their notice. When you teach a child to tell you whenever someone, whoever that touches his or her private part, the better we will make this world to be. What am I talking about? There are so many sexual abuse in the country, in the society at large, in the world. More especially the pedophiles, those that derive pleasure in having sex with the minors. Such people exist. In fact, they are everywhere. You should watch out for such people. How are you going to find out? By teaching your children to tell you whenever someone touches their private parts. Private part is private. The world made it private. It's not a public part. It's not like the arm, neither is it like the ears, where you can pull one's ear or touch someone's nose. The private part is well hidden and protected by the Almighty. He created it and used both legs to cover it so that it remains private. So the children ought to be taught to speak up whenever anyone touches them or start touching them in those private parts. They tell you, Mom, this person touched me here, and it will send the signal to you, especially mothers, and you begin to act immediately. But if you keep quiet and such thing continues, maybe your child didn't even tell you, before you know what is happening, it may be too late. So, earlier you teach your young ones, children in this nursery school age, primary school age, to tell whenever anyone touches them, the better for everyone. Another one, sexual abuse, homosexuality is abnormal. not minding the fact that the whites, those in foreign countries, they see it as normal. My dear, it's wrong. Having sex with same sex is it not madness? Homosexuality, lesbianism. Please, all these, all this sex abuse, most of them start from why these children are in the boarding system. So the issue, that's the reason why the parents should teach their children how to speak up. When anyone starts touching you, all this boils down to talking, speaking up. When anyone touches you, you say something. Talk to them. Make your children to be your friend. I mean, parents should be their children's best friends. They discuss things with them. Let them open up to you when they come back from school. Now, in our part of the country, most schools are on midterm break. Talk to your child, talk to your children, discuss things. What is actually happening in the boarding system? Is anyone touching you here and there? If yes, then you have to go to that school and speak with the management about things like that. Shouldn't parents shouldn't be bossing their children around? In as much as you must be strict to them, you should also be their friend so that they can open up to you, so that they won't be hiding things from you, so that they won't be comfortable discussing things with their peers. Because if they go out discussing with their peers, they probably will get wrong information. They will be misinformed.